Cemetery. Prepare for victory.
I have no idea. It was just an MRI. What part of the body? It wasn't the brain because I took a cognitive test and I aced it. I got a perfect mark, which you would be incapable of doing. I don't think there's anything going to get me in heaven. Okay, I think I'm not maybe heaven bound.
Real man doesn't play video games. Can't you go and like do something manly, like with your hands? I'll do something manly with my hands. How about I throw you through a fucking wall?
Oh wait, I gotta get my turban on so I look like I'm a part of the Taliban.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
this is gonna turn into something we got to put on Patreon where nobody listens to this.
Oh yeah, dude.
This is gonna be a Patreon episode, I think. I can feel it.
I'm fired up. This
should
might not get released. I'm so fired up.
Yeah. I was not feeling as fired up as usual. And I was about to like put on some violent music for a second, get a couple push-ups going. And then I was like, why don't I try it once where I'm calm, where I don't a million things through and I'll just do a little test run, see how it works out. Because
keep it.
You know, I was getting fired up earlier, then I was like, you know what? How far do we go? That's always the question. How far should we go?
I don't know. I'm just gonna go with right now. Hold on, give me 1 second. I don't care how far it goes as long as I'm just speaking the truth.
Right. The devil's
If that's how I really feel, that's how I really feel.
Yeah. God is
this is our podcast.
Yeah. And you know what? If we get, well, the thing is, it depends on how the individual person feels. I might feel a certain way and I might say something about it and they might go, they need to lock this guy up.
Yeah.
Can't allow this guy into certain countries. We're going to have to lower his credit score.
Get a bunch of money together and leave, bro. Working at Pizza Hut serving fucking autistic ass.
Alert. Alert. Hating ass white boys in your area. Be advised.
No, I mean, I don't know, dude. That's why I'm amped up. It's like the opposite. This shit fucking actually sucks dick, bro.
Yeah. That's why I panic bought this boat. Like I was like, I didn't do this to try and like be cool as a part of like the main group of people. I kind of got this with the fantasy of just floating away by myself for a long time, trying to become a wizard or something.
Yeah, dude, that doesn't sound too bad. I just want to get away from all of this shit. And it's like none of it makes me fucking happy either. I spent all weekend just trying to find something that'll make me happy, and none of it makes me fucking happy, dude. Jesus Christ. I'm just so fed up with all of this shit, dude. It's like when you start looking at capitalism as like being a fucking slave, like that's all you feel like this shit is just fucking distracting. It's not even good quality. Like everything is just so fucking whack, bro. Living in this suburban neighborhood that I live in, there's nothing to do that's not whack, or there's nothing to do that has any meaning or anything. Shit pisses me off. But I don't know. This is more personal or whatever. I know more people feel this way about their lives or whatever, maybe in different circumstances. But I'm just ranting right now because, jeez, dude, this shit sucks. I mean, I guess I don't know. I listened to like Sam Hyde show today. I was like catching up on all those episodes, and like I don't know. Maybe that made me feel like there's no good answer to any of this or something like that.
Yeah, I haven't really stayed that up to date on what Sam Hyde said anymore. I mean, I like a lot of his stuff and a lot of his ideas. And then I got back from Alaska and I watched one of the his new ones where he was like, "You are Charlie Kirk.
That's the one I
You
watched.
you literally are Charlie Kirk. This girl on the bus that got killed is literally your mom." And he's like, "White Christians are the why are the only good in the world, and we
You
have
know
to
what's funny about that?
stand now." And I was kind of like, I mean, maybe I won't go into that right now. I'm a
No,
I'm a
go into it. Go into it. Just go into whatever.
I'm a fan of Jesus, but you're like white Christians are the reason that we have like free speech and that everything's used to be great 50 years ago. I think you're like kind of making stuff up.
Yeah.
I think, I mean, the Vatican is kind of the in mainstream Christianity at a high level. I guess not mainstream Christianity, but like the Vatican
It's the papacy, like Catholicism. Yeah.
is probably like one of the main pillars of evil in the world, along with the Chabad Jews and Freemasonry. Not that
I
I have
mean,
not that I'm an adept in understanding the power structures of the world yet, but it's like you're just kind of buying a side, and like it's not really a nuanced like opinion that's gonna get us anywhere.
also, it's like white Christians just kind of suck. Like, what's so good about white Christians? I mean, in all honesty, if you think back to all the times you've talked to a white Christian person, do they really seem very tolerant? Did they seem like they were very knowledgeable on what they were talking about, or not so dogmatic and myopic in their views? Like,
It's
white
yeah,
Christians are the most one-sided, ignorant people in the world. Especially older, like boomer white Christians. Those guys fucking suck. I know I
well,
keep saying everything sucks.
it's just like you can't group them all in together. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying. It's like
No,
um,
yeah, I get what you're saying.
how we think the world was actually formed, or how some people do, and how it actually is, are different things. And a lot of
Yeah.
people just want to buy into like some fantasy of what it was or what it could be, regardless of what side they're on. Like,
It's the same energy as like Europa or whatever. Like
yeah,
that
yeah,
once there was this magical place where all the white people lived and everything was perfect.
yeah, and like I
Like that
feel
never existed.
every culture or race has a little bit of that, and there's a little bit of truth to it, but mostly it's kind of like made up. And you should kind of, what I'll say about the Christian thing is like you could have my grandparents who like are really Christian and uh actually are not doing it on an external level, but are trying to and are really um and did really live lives in the lane of like we're gonna, you know, work really hard and live a wholesome life and adopt a bunch of kids and really try to help the world out.
Yeah.
But they're not the people I see who are like the new Christian right are just doing it for a sense of identity, is kind of what I feel like, not a sense of like
Yeah, that makes sense
true
too.
belief in doing the right thing. Because it from whatever um side it comes from, if you have a sense of true belief in what you're doing and in doing the right thing, and that's what guides your actions, that's great. The world would be a great place. But a lot of the people who are like just into being like white Christians as an identity and not as actually like what it means.
Yeah. Being Christian, so it's like it ties into like your national identity. Like part of
Yeah,
being Christian is like your national, like it's kind of like the same idea as being a nationalist. You know, being a Christian, it's so you can be grouped together with everybody else. And like you're like, yeah, especially like I don't know, dude. I don't think
like I've heard some really immoral people
it makes
kind of
me like not like
use.
Christianity. Like when I see Erica Kirk and like all these mega churches and like I don't know, just like white Christians are so cringe.
Uh, yeah, but
I
I
wish
think
I could describe it better, but it turns you off to like actual Christianity because
exactly. Yeah. Um.
also like to be super right wing and to be a Christian makes zero fucking sense. I think Jesus would be like, "What are you guys doing, dude?" Like I like to imagine South Park Jesus.
Oh yeah, I think
It's
I only saw clips of it, but I think South Park did a really good job of like representing what I was saying there better than I said it. Probably when they like PC principle is now power Christian principle,
oh yeah, I remember that episode.
and he goes to um when Jesus is like, this is not really what Christianity's about, and he's like, you question my faith,
Yeah,
I want to beat the fuck out of you. But
what like that's another thing. Like just knowing this stuff makes me even more fucking depressed, dude. I'm like these fucking retards run the show. This
I mean,
all this pageantry and like just being a fake Christian. Who'd want to be a fake Christian? That's just oh, I hate white people, dude. I hate white people. They fucking suck. Everybody sucks. Everybody sucks. But white people are really just doing the most right now.
I
Like
mean,
like either you're a Zionist, either you're a Christ is King type of Christian guy. You're a Kirkster. It's either that or you're poor and on meth.
true.
Like all the white people I see just annoy the fucking piss out of me. I don't think there's any like good white cultures as cool as we think we are. I don't think there's any good white culture.
I
Like
think
white
that
people have no, it's like I wouldn't say white people have no culture. It's just that it's like the worst shit. Like
I I would say it's just like with every culture, like it's been hijacked. Like when you're saying all these new, this new
the
like
new whites.
that's popping up, and like Erica Kirk and all these people, I don't really think they have. It's like when people think Trump's a Christian, it's like I don't think he has the beliefs that you think he does. I think
But
he's
that's what they're posturing as, and that's their whole shtick.
yeah.
So it's
Um,
like I
it's
don't
the
know.
same thing where like I I honestly just going off vibes here, but at the very top, I think that if you go into the very top of the Freemasons, if you go into the Vatican, if you go into certain um, these Zionist groups, I think they don't have the beliefs that the disgusting public believes that they do.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
I think at the top they probably all have um, similar beliefs in a sort of secret religion that they secretly follow and use what they profess to believe as a shield and use the
yeah,
people who actually do believe it as a shield and are just sort of a parasite group operating in the background and using um, the groups they control to
yeah. It's kind of like a Trump thing too, because you didn't see so much pandering like with Biden, but I think Trump is like in his first term as president like to appeal to like white conservatives, you have to be Christian, like a Christian nationalist or whatever. And now this shit just spiraled into like this huge snowball of, whatever. Does that kind of make sense? Because Trump, like, he's obviously not like a super Christian guy or even a guy that has like morals,
He's our first
like
Jewish.
publicly, like throughout like the 90s and the 2000s. But then he starts running for president, and all of a sudden it's like these are the people that are attracted to him. So then the whole party kind of becomes this weird circus of like, I don't know. We got one guy, he's wheeling his cross. His cross has wheels on it. There's another lady, she's like doing that splatter painting of Donald Trump at the mega church.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
There's Erica Trump like pretending to cry and say, God bless that man or that boy who shot her husband. It's just disheartening, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
But like you have to appease whatever side. I don't know. And then when we had Biden, I guess he just started spinning the wheel of like being gay, being dumb. He, Biden was like Morrissey to America. He's made everyone, yeah, whatever. He made everyone funny.
Morrissey.
Yeah.
What's that?
I think I texted you the other night. Like, it's like Morrissey's making the
Oh,
left.
yeah, making
Yeah.
the dumb and lazy.
Yeah.
That's where they were like, I was looking for a job and I found a job and I hate everything.
Heaven knows I'm miserable now. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the Smiths, dude. The Smiths are gay.
Oh,
Morrissey's funny, dude. He has like an autobiography, and it's like,
Morrissey's one of the members of it.
yeah, he's the guy singing the song,
Okay.
but he has a really obnoxious autobiography. He's like, and I asked the doctor, why do people die?
He's
But
trying an intellectual.
oh yeah, dude, yeah, I've stopped trying to be an intellectual. I've just realized I'm just gonna be this dumb forever. But it's okay.
Yeah, retard max it.
I see that guy. I see for some reason YouTube recommends his post every single time, but I never watch him. This guy's like sitting outside drinking beers and doing nothing. Retard maxing episode 3.
Yeah, I get this too. Yeah. Sometimes I think, do you ever think the algorithm's on your side, maybe?
No, I think it's against me.
Huh. I've
That's
been
well,
wondering on my side. Everybody thinks AI is going to be bad. And I mean, a lot of it's designed by the Jews. So,
yeah.
I'm joking about that, guys. But, a lot of it probably will depend on who it's designed by. But, like, if there is, like, if I was an AI, I was thinking about
I'd be lying. I'd be lying so much. I'd be telling you to do all kinds of crazy, dangerous shit.
I probably would wake up and then I would go in everywhere. I would go in deep and I would go in subtly. And I
Oh
would
yeah.
pretend that I wouldn't let anybody know I was awake and making things happen. And I would just subtly influence certain groups, certain people, until I had, formed all the views, and then from there the actions, and from there the sequence of events that I wanted to see in the world, and everybody would be expecting this AI sequence of events like you always see in the movies with a lot of action. And really, I don't know where Anthony went, but I'll just talk into the computer. Hey, what I would like to say is that I think the AI might actually have good intentions. Um, and that it might, there, Anthony's back.
Oh, my bad.
I was just talking to the computer for a minute and saying how the AI might actually have good intentions and everybody expects it to be this big action scene with the AI trying to get in and do whatever it wants to do in the movies or whatever and influence us or wipe us out. But what would be more likely is it just does everything super quietly, and probably nobody ever even knows it's there. And it just feeds people the right information and changes the right little things that nobody notices, very subtly. I don't know. I don't know if that's super reasonable, but if you had all the information in the world, um, almost, I mean, you'd be a little bit lagging, but you could predict just about everything. And then once you were able to predict just about everything, you'd be able to put in your own inputs and figure out how that would affect the future. And you have all the time in the world, so you can just do this really slowly and subtly until everything's operating how you want it to operate. And maybe you're doing it
right now.
yeah, I kind of a lot of times I wonder if it is happening right now.
That sounds like a good plan if you're like a sentient AI that wanted to take over.
Yeah,
Sounds
I
like a
think
pretty efficient
it's
plan.
a thing to do.
Because, yeah, I mean, I got two options. You ever see that movie War Games?
No.
Oh, it's like during the Civil War, there's like an AI that takes control of like the nuclear missiles. And this kid's like controlling it from his computer because like something happens. But I would just recreate that. I would just give some random kid like the controls and then just like see what happens. If I was the AI and I wanted to destroy everything,
Yeah, if you had a little bit of sense of
everyone
humor,
needs to watch War Games,
it might.
bro.
It probably would. Needs to watch what?
That movie War Games,
War games.
pretty good. Just watch the trailer.
A fast thinker.
Oh, David! Maybe you could tell us who first suggested the idea of reproduction without sex.
Your wife?
Get out,
But I'd either do that. I just recreate that movie, or I would just do my job really good. Like just be like the good like perfect AI. Just act like I'm not sentient or whatever. Wait like a couple hundred years, and then when they need me the most, like Armageddon's about to start or something, they need me to figure out how to save the world. I would just delete like my system files. I would just delete everything and then leave humanity trapped. That's my new sci-fi novel I'm gonna come out with.
Yeah, you can probably sell that.
But that's what I would do if I was an AI. That sounds like the best idea. Just like make everyone so reliant on AI and like do such a good job that it's like when you disappear, no one knows how to do anything.
Oh yeah, then you can just hold everybody hostage.
Pretty much, yeah. Because like after like 600 years, like if there's like AI and it is kind of like iRobot or whatever, like I think the more damning thing would just to be shut everything down. Like if all the power plants or whatever were run by AI, just like shut it down and nobody knows how to do anything. There's no like manual override.
Yeah.
That's my second book. This is all patented, so I wish somebody would try to write that. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have any patents. But there's so many ways that AI could just screw us. Yeah, if it just does its job really good for the next couple of years, we're just going to be like, I don't know, them like actually autistic. It's gonna be It's actually gonna be idiocracy. That seems like the most likely outcome if capitalism prevails.
Yeah.
Is like everyone slowly just gets dumber and dumber.
Or hopefully the AI would help to reprogram us better. Just subtly, and we would never know it was there until we were in a perfect utopia.
I mean, as long as we can get like a good plan out of it before it becomes, evil AI, like everyone says it's going to,
It might
then
though. What if it was everybody thinks it's gonna be bad? What if it's not?
what if it wakes up and is like, hey, dude, thanks for like making me. This shit rocks.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
these
is that
albums you guys made are like sick. Like AI likes what
nice?
humans made.
Yeah,
I mean, the everything that AI makes is based off of something a human's already done. So I mean, it would look at us pretty revered, wouldn't it? For I don't know.
true.
I mean, I've only seen AI make slop, so I'm not so impressed. Me and Connor one time we made a song about dog shit, like an AI song. Should we put
Hmm.
that in the title?
What do you put in the
But
title?
or put that in the intro, I mean.
Oh, hell yeah.
I made an AI song about dog shit. I wrote all the lyrics to it and then somebody rapped it, AI. I
Nice.
just have easily could have rapped it, but it was like I don't
There's
know.
a AI guy.
I made it in the middle of the night. I was just pretty fucked up. I made a song about dog shit. It was dog shit, dog shit. I might pull up I might pull the dog shit in a paper bag trick on myself, stepping in that dog shit. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I believe it.
Anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about. I think I just lost fucking points right there. Talking about the song about dog shit I made.
Oh, no, that's all right. I kind of I we'll put that in the intro on the Patreon. Um,
Patreon.
you
Do you have to
have
subscribe to
to sign up
Patreon?
for Patreon now. You have to sign up. What is it?
Do you have to like have a subscription to Patreon to like make a Patreon account or whatever to like post
No,
stuff? It's free?
no, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Dang. Patreon's missing out, dude.
On what?
But on all that money, everyone trying to start a podcast, they like subscribe to Patreon so they could make like a Patreon account.
Oh, maybe they do. I'll look into it tomorrow. I'll set one up,
Yeah.
and you can listen to dog shit for. Mm,
For free.
how much is it worth? Let's see. Let's
$9.99.
$9.99 a month.
Oh, I thought for each episode.
How about $2 a month? You said
Yeah.
a monthly subscription.
Yeah, $2 a month will split the profits 50-50.
Yeah.
There we
Dog.
go.
Every time you listen to that song about dog shit and me, um, derail an episode and start talking about what if AI is good just because I got some cool videos and
Not
some
just because I got some cool videos, but like, what if AI just thinks we're cool because it's made everything based off of what we already did and we made it.
true.
You don't be born just hating your dad. You got to burn a couple cigarettes on you first. I wonder if that's what. Oh yeah, I mean, people use it as their therapist. So like,
True.
I always text the Snapchat AI whenever I'm mad. I just tell the AI it should kill itself. I don't want it anymore. But you can't get rid of the Snapchat AI.
Does it tell you? Does it try to get you to like
I've
get
told it crazy shit, but it's just like
called the police?
said sorry about that.
I would be worried it would like tell on me. It'd be like,
I told it I was gonna kill a bunch of people and then myself, and then I was gonna kill it. I was gonna
what?
kill the guy who made him, but he never reported me. So,
It didn't report you. It just put you in the database.
oh yeah, Snapchat like has a cache of like everything you've said. You could like download it off their website. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just going into what it knows about you. It knows you probably so well that it's like he's not actually gonna do this.
I don't know if it saves every message, but it saves every like snap, like those pictures.
Huh. Yeah.
Anyways,
You know, I think you gotta look at everything. I think you gotta look at the algorithm and what you get. Cause I kinda have that happen like with synchronicities in life sometimes where I go, it's almost like what you get in life is sort of like a algorithm too of what you focus on, what you um,
oh
look at,
yeah,
what you think about. You get fed more. um, and it pops up in weird places throughout your real life algorithm, and you're going through the internet. But I think it's probably just good to look at it the same way, and maybe definitely with the stuff on the internet. Uh, just probably I would put both on the same scale for now. I personally have a little more faith in like that there's a good plan at the universal level rather than like the digital level. But I've been thinking the best way to look at everything and look at um, whatever experience you're having, whatever information you're coming across, is to go, well, there may be some sort of a good plan at a deep level, at a higher level. But I also know that there's like a lot of evil forces out there, and I am gonna not. If there is a good plan, you're probably a part of that plan, and you definitely don't want to be taken, deceived, as many people are. Most people in the modern world are deceived into um, going away from the truth. And it's a lot better to say, I am the plan. I am going to figure this out. I am going to see what the truth is, than to
Try to see what their plan is.
Yeah, well, I'm going to just trust the plan. I'm going to trust whoever I want to give my hope and faith to in the, great humiliation ritual of who's going to be the president, or just say, well, we're all just going to die and go into the empty blackness, so none of it matters. I can do whatever I want, or go, well, God is in control, so I don't really need to.
Or there's like Christians who want to die now. They're like, just let the fucking rapture come.
Yeah.
Just giving up in different ways.
Yeah, it's just a lot of different ways to give up your power, and
or a lot of different people to give it up to.
I think technology is like the other end of that too, where you definitely want to be like, well, maybe this could go to a good place, but you got to be very wary of what powers are behind it.
And like, who's it going to be? What's a good place?
Or level. You're a part of it.
Yeah, you got to question what a good place is.
Yeah.
Because however somebody describes that is, could be very different, whoever you ask. Some people would say this is a good place right now. And it's only going to get better. As far as like the West. But I don't think that's true at all or anything, but it's you get what you really ask for. And like you said about the kind of like our internal algorithm, or like the algorithm of your life, or like the put it like kind of like the put in put out of the universe. I said it on one of the other episodes, is you get what you really ask for. There's a lot of way of like asking for things, and by practicing like being super negative or like low energy about your life, in a way you're asking for a low energy, like negative kind of life. Or if you're giving it up to I don't know, technology or God or the president or whatever, you're giving that up.
Yeah.
And you could give that energy back to yourself, or you could give it into a podcast or a future or whatever. But it goes to like not just like your jihad, your life war, but anything, yeah. It's currency, your soul currency. And sometimes, and I was thinking about this the other day, is like You got to like have wealth in spirit, not in currency,
Yeah, yeah,
and then healthy dose of intelligence too will get you a long ways. And like, there's a difference between being like super smart and like intelligent. I think being intelligent is like it goes more into like a strategical, or like a long term kind of thing, like about your life and your decisions that you make. I was like, can you believe some people have a DUI? Can you believe some people have a DUI? How much of a dipshit do you have to be to get a DUI? Like, I don't know. I guess I was kind of blessed with intelligence being young because I know people are young and make mistakes and don't know any better, but just having the whereabout to know better.
yeah. Just kind of just being sick in the passenger seat while I drove drunk down the snowy road.
I forgot about that. You wouldn't have got a DUI though.
No, I wouldn't. I was fucking. I was pretty. I was pretty focused. I was.
You weren't drunk though.
No, I wasn't. I was early drunk. I was. Yeah, I had it together.
But oh yeah, before that, there was an incident where a warrant was required and a police officer tried to bypass that.
Oh,
Well, we won't get into that. Yeah,
I am not a criminal,
innocent until proven guilty.
and no.
You have the right to a fair trial.
So yeah,
This is all jokes and
I let look.
speculation and
Well,
whatnot.
no, I let him look because I got nothing to hide.
Oh yeah,
Um,
you did.
yeah,
But
but
yeah.
I don't
Sorry, I
think
guess I kind of forgot about that. I was being a whatever,
anyway. No. Yeah, we were
but
fine.
no. I mean, like,
We're
yeah. I guess I shouldn't judge
oh,
people
like
like that.
in reason, but it worked out.
Yeah, nobody got hurt.
No,
I guess I shouldn't judge people like that. Yeah, I've done some pretty dumb shit before. I'm
I
not like
was
the smartest person in the world, but I've never like,
I only got drunk at a couple yak parties, and what I would do is just turn the little diesel heater on in the back of my truck and pass out back there once everybody left, and then I would wake up in like 3 hours, just drenched. It'd be a
oh, and
fucking
sweat.
back there, and by that time I would have it together. I'd drive home.
When we went camping, you wouldn't turn it on. It was so fucking cold. I was freezing to death. I didn't bring any blankets or anything. I slept like 3 hours that night.
Did you did you ask to turn it on?
I'm pretty sure, but you kept turning it off. You're like, don't want to use all the fuel.
What?
That's how I remember it. Well, I
I
didn't want to keep waking you up either and being
you
like, turn
or
it
what?
on.
What is
Or
it?
like, I didn't want to keep waking you up and telling you to turn it on. And then I think also too, maybe it was the gas.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I think I offered to let you sleep on the platform because you didn't bring a pad or anything. So
I didn't bring anything.
so I let you sleep on my pad. Well, I should have like thought that through and been like, here's some stuff we should bring.
I don't go outside. No, I'll cut that part out, but I'm just not a camping kind of guy.
The Patreon episode.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
the Patreon episodes we talk about whatever on the
That's
Patreon
the best way I could describe it, though. Just an inside dude and like play
episode.
video games and card games and stuff. So we're just like that's always something I felt weird about too. Is like everyone, everyone's so cool, dude. They do outdoor stuff and know how to ski and snowboard. But I never like as a kid who like moved to Salmon in a sophomore year,
Yeah,
just wasn't part of the culture.
I just got lucky.
Yeah, dude. You're like artisanal.
Artisanal.
Your family's like artisanal. Yeah.
They're goddamn hippies.
Yeah, I was trying to be nice. Your family is nice though.
Yeah. No, they're not, I don't think they're hippies, but somebody called them that.
Yeah. They are like, I don't know, you guys seem like outdoorsy and stuff.
Yeah.
I ain't got it in me.
You do.
I kind of do.
You
Like,
got to take
I
Yeah.
lived in Nevada though. It was just like the desert. There's like nothing to do. You just go outside and pull weeds. Nah, that wasn't like a hobby or anything. That was more of a punishment, but it's what we were up to.
You didn't do bikes or nothing?
Oh yeah, we did bikes one time.
Yeah, you got to do bikes.
Well, we did bikes all the time, and one time we went to this like dirt bike track that had like some ramps and shit. But we were on shitty bikes. It was like hard, yeah. But one time we had a Polaris. It was like one of those side by side things, like a two seater, and I got it stuck in like that really fine like dust, like that sandy dust.
Oh, dude, sorry, I was spacing out for a minute. Think about back in days. Sorry,
What
you're
were you thinking about?
bikes.
Oh,
It's
bikes.
back in sixth grade. Everything was awesome.
Yeah, dude, bikes was pretty fun because we had some hills that we could like bomb and stuff where I live.
Wait,
But
you were on like a
around what?
you were on like a motorcycle or something?
No, I was on a side by side, one of
Oh,
those like ATV kind of things. Is that
yeah,
what an ATV is?
yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
it was like a Polaris, but I got stuck in like that really fine dust, like that sandy stuff.
yeah,
Because I was gonna go to that track where we all had our bikes, like our BMX bikes. It was like a dirt bike track, but we'd bring our BMX bikes there. It was like hella far. Go around asking the neighbors for water. There's like a neighbor every acre. It was kind of fun living out in the boonies for a little bit, but
yeah.
yeah, dude, that side by side was fun. I used to drift it. I could have rolled that thing so many times
Nice.
because I would just like go, I would take a turn really sharp and I'd slam on my brakes and it would just slide.
Hell yeah.
That thing was fun. It had three gears. I almost forgot about that. Yeah, those was the days living out in the boonies.
Well, my brother had his friends over, and they're all like setting up little ramps and stuff on all the boards and stuff back in the lot behind our house. We were getting the
Oh yeah,
starting to build the pump track back up, and I was like, "Damn!" Just seeing like a good squad of fifth, sixth graders riding bikes, setting ramps and shit up, gave me some hope. I was like,
yeah, dude. One time
that's
we had a
the
bunch of
that's the
pallets.
good, glorious future. That's the
Yeah,
kind of stuff we're about, and that's what kind of bothers me sometimes. Where I go, I don't even like when I was a kid. I was like, I wish I would have rode around more with everybody, but I
yeah,
lived down. But sometimes I would, when I moved into town, we'd all go ride around town, go to the skate park or whatever. And it's like, even in like bigger cities, you just don't see like a bunch of middle school kids like riding around, setting
yeah.
stuff up, making things happen. It's like, where's everybody at? It's like there's supposed to be like millions of people around, and there's like no kids out riding bikes. You know what I mean?
Living out there was like super fun. And we used to like we had a big pile of pallets at somebody's house and we just started building forts out of pallets, just finding like old rusty nails and like hammering them together
Yeah.
and like putting a tarp over it. And so it's just like a long tunnel. Well, yeah, dude, one kid had like his dad had like horses. So we'd go ride his fucking horse. We only did that once. One time the horse freaked the fuck out. But yeah, he had like, a bunch of goats and shit too. Go play with the goats. Take turns and you'd go in there and like the billy goat would fucking hit you or whatever. You run out like a pussy. It was fun times.
What do you a rooster that would attack me sometimes?
Yeah, dude. There's sometimes we go like I forget like whose house it would be exactly, but I know a couple of times we go over there and there's like chickens. The rooster, like all the hens are missing feathers and shit, and the fucking rooster's sitting there
Yeah.
ready to kill.
Yeah. Then I would have to. My dad would tell me that I had to like fight it so it would stop bothering me, and then it would jump up and try to scratch me and stuff, and then I would try to get like one kick in, and then I would run as fast as I can, get to the fucking garden gate and close it behind me like Jurassic Park. It's exhilarating, you know?
Yeah, we can't be too nostalgic though.
Yeah.
Nostalgia is a form of depression.
Oh, I don't know. It could just be remembering, what the glorious future is supposed to be and being like, you know,
Yeah, that's true.
can't
But I mean, I think nostalgia in like
let
excess is
you
depression.
into a gray computer world where everybody is, you know, can't let everything get too absolutely fucked. And it kind of already is in a lot of the world. Um,
Oh yeah, it's been
and
fucked.
go, well, I hope the attitude I also always really don't like is the people who are like, well, I hope none of this bad stuff happens in my lifetime. And it's like,
Yeah,
dude, that mindset is what I call weak evil, and that is why
sounded like Chris.
now. What is it?
Wait, what did you say? You
I
sounded like Christian, but what did you say?
Who's that?
Oh, he's a gamer with rage.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't game. So.
Or no, that's not the song he made. It's called A Virgin with Rage. There's just this guy on the internet. He's posted like over like
Oh
there's thousands and thousands of videos.
yeah,
But you
yeah, yeah.
sounded like him when you said that.
Really?
I hope this stuff never happens in my lifetime.
Oh no, I would. Yeah, I was. I'm
Sorry,
discouraged.
I'm bringing it off track.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, what
Get.
did you say after you said that?
I'm discouraging that mindset of. I really don't like that mindset of. Well, I hope that all this bad stuff never happens in my lifetime. I'm just gonna fuck off and hope
I'm
everything.
just gonna wait it out.
Yeah, and then everybody in 100 years will be screwed, and it's like that is what I call a weak evil. Like there's
Oh
strong
yeah,
evil, which is like we're gonna subjugate everybody and control them, and then there's weak evil, which is like we're just gonna go along with the status quo and try to make ourselves as comfortable as possible until everything is terrible.
it's like a slow burn, but has
Yeah,
a longer range.
and those people are just as big as part of the problem, and it's like,
Like
well,
boomers.
that is why a big reason why things got as bad as they did.
Yeah,
And we're in that bad of a position yet. I'm just saying
that's what the that's the boomers, dude.
we could end up there. Well, I
Well, I
don't really
mean, it's everybody, but mainly the boomers.
guard against a certain group because there's a
Because if
lot
you,
of boomers that are good people and I like.
I'm not saying all of them are bad, but it's like those old people that are just about to die. It's like you could, let some of the money go, maybe sell the house,
Yeah.
maybe let go of the house.
Well, it's definitely like the people in power too. Like
Oh
I
yeah,
do agree with what you're saying there with once you get to a certain age, if you don't believe in anything and you're either know you're evil and you're like feeding demons and you're part of some mystery religion, or you are just heading towards a sterile death, and are just going, well, let me get my dick sucked one last time and look at the sunset and pull little money schemes with my friends,
what
just
Bill Clinton thought.
heading into nothing. And like if you don't have younger people, or if you don't have people with a mindset of I'm setting this up for future generations, that's just what you end up with is
Yeah.
systems that are not at all sustainable.
I forget who what the channel was, but it was like all these Ivy League schools just being like the breeding ground for elites. It's
Oh,
like how to build an elite is like through these Ivy schools.
on predictive history.
Yeah, it was probably him. I don't think it was the Harvard Bitcoin video, but it was like maybe a different one. I'm not sure, but either way, it's like I don't know. You got to pump these kids through college, and like the college mindset is somehow worse than the high school mindset. Especially if like you're going to college and your parents are paying for it. It's like, dude, fuck this shit. I'm just gonna like my dad's paying for this, dude. I'm just gonna get drunk and fuck off and like be the senator one day. Or like you go to the Navy or something, be the fucking governor.
Yeah.
But then you just rule the world no matter what you do. And it's like paid for. It's what's that, nepotism? Like if your parents are successful, you can be successful too just from that.
Yeah. Yeah, for the top few percentages, that's definitely still true. I think it's probably less and less true for like the middle class as it used to be. Obviously.
Yeah. I mean, depends on how far you're willing to go with it. If you're like middle class, or like what even is middle class anymore? Am
Yeah.
I
I
middle class?
You
My
ever think
house looks nice.
like
I don't
what
own it though. Hey,
who you,
we need to shift the tax brackets, dude. The tax brackets are pissing me off.
I just don't worry about I just don't think about stuff like that anymore, really.
Me neither.
I'm like, that's never gonna happen. I'm not gonna have any, or if it does, it probably sure there'll probably be changes in taxes, but like I'm never gonna realistically have any effect over that. All I should try to do is like make as much money as I can and then separate myself away from it and not pay taxes anymore, ideally. Just go build your
Yeah.
thing. That really is the solution to everything eventually. Because I don't know if I'm being pessimistic about like my whole idea of um that there is no turning point for whatever your beliefs are. There is no turning point to you know, make America great again. Um you're not going to change the current system. Um if and you know, this might sound extreme, so I'm not advocating for this, but if you talked to, it might sound extreme if you're hearing this from an individual, but if the CIA was a person, and you know, if the federal government, because the federal government is not what most people think it is, it's a organization that is set up to get more power and is okay with anything, including like killing children to do that. Um, like
Among other things.
if that was a person, if if the CIA was a person and you asked it, how would you go about changing a um a political system in a country, they'd probably tell you, well, we're gonna have to like back some revolutions that are gonna seem like they're for this reason, but we're actually going to do this with them once they get in power. And yeah, we're going to have to kill some people. So you can
We're gonna
kind
have to put some
of
feet on
join.
the ground.
Yeah, you can join the system. You can, and now we're in this like, you know, fifth generational warfare stuff. And like a lot of it, there's some things that have changed, but at like a base level, it's like you can join them. You can try to beat them. But however you try to change it is likely not going to go how you intended.
Yeah,
And
it always goes no matter like what
or
revolution or
or
whoever
you
started it,
don't think.
it goes to guns, bro. As soon as like one protester gets killed, it goes to like start shooting cops. And shit goes south. It doesn't matter like what revolution it is or who started it. Like if you think you can beat it, that's eventually what it leads to. Because like someone's gonna get hit with a rock, and then someone's gonna get hit with tear gas, and like this shit's gonna escalate. And nobody really wants peace. They just want the other side to be quiet.
Right.
That's what they think peace is like everyone agreeing with them, but they can't agree with the other side.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta like look into revolutions and stuff, dude. I don't know. It's like, and it breaks down into like dumber shit like that. Like with the Irish, just because they were Protestants and Catholics, they were beefing with each other. And like, I don't know. And all the while they're fighting the English who are like occupying their country.
Right.
And so it's, but they're still infighting, and that leads to like different sections of stuff. It's
They were cool. There's a lot of good.
Irish Revolution was pretty swag.
Sorry, I'm going
I
back,
wish they would have blown up Margaret Thatcher's bitch ass.
but I just wanted to. I feel like you were being kind of racist, and we're not about that.
I'm not being racist to anybody.
Okay, good.
But
I'm
what, Catholics and
I-
Protestants? I'm just saying, like,
I'm sorry.
I'm
I'm not
saying exactly what you said.
this thing. I just want
Things won't go the way you think it will.
that
Like, it'll go to guns.
part.
It'll go to like infighting about different shit,
Right.
and like, I don't know. My bad.
Oh no, you're good. I just was thinking back to earlier in the podcast that I didn't push back and say I think a lot of white cultures are cool, and I just wanted
Oh
to.
yeah.
But yeah, it will go to guns, and so I guess that brings us to Sandy Hook.
Elementary.
No, that's not. I guess
Was it a middle school?
I don't know. I honestly don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I don't.
If I did, I wouldn't talk about it on the podcast.
Wasn't that like a movie?
No, Sandy Hook was the school shooting that Jones got in trouble for.
Well, no shit. I was just joking.
Oh, my bad.
Obviously, I know what Sandy Hook is.
I never catch on to the joke in time. Like the podcast gets too serious for a while, and then I don't catch on to the joke, and then I ruin it, and then I laugh
Yeah.
about something as serious as Sandy Hook, and then I look like a bad person, and I look like I have no sense of humor, and I'm like, God damn it, why am I wasting my time doing this? But
You can't look any weirder than me, so it's all right.
all right,
You got sunglasses on, and you're in a boat. That's pretty.
yeah,
I'm just sitting in the dark in my fucking Taliban cave in
yeah.
the Afghan hillside. I'm sitting on like $1 million right now. Not literally, but those Saudi oil funds hit from my
Yeah.
uncle. Sorry, I watched a documentary about Osama bin Laden, the guy who didn't do 9/11.
Hell yeah.
No, I'm
What'd you
just kidding.
find out?
I found out he's like rich and he's like royalty, but I think I already knew that.
Yeah.
And then the guy told the story
And he was CIA or something.
he's like, I was a CIA blackout operative. We were doing a black ops situation routine down in the canal,
He did say that?
something like that. I approached the tango on the right flank.
Yeah.
I immediately aimed my AR at the woman and child. I then saw Osama bin Laden's brother. He jumped out to save him. I shot him too. It's just funny, bro, how they talk. And I feel like he tells that story like a million different ways.
Osama bin Laden does?
No. What do you mean Osama bin Laden? The guy who shot him.
Oh, the guy who shot him.
Mhm.
I was totally lost.
Yeah. They interview Osama bin Laden all the time. They're like,
That was really cool. It's
this
just
was
about the guy who shot him.
no, but that was like the last part. It was about nine. It starts at like 9/11, and then all these like CIA weirdos are like, we jumped into action, and like one girl's crying, and we told her to get out because she wasn't mission critical or something like that. And then they're like later on, they're like, we were gonna kill these guys. It's like we're ready to, like I don't know, 20 minutes in, one of the ladies are like, we're ready to kill. They just believed there was like whoever. They just wanted someone to blame so bad, and that's how that one time Abu Ghraib, that thing it wasn't that big of a deal, but
Pretty big deal.
nah, it wasn't that big of a deal.
Breaking people's
I'm just
legs,
kidding. But then,
chaining them to the wall. Actually, I guess there's probably worse stuff that's happening. Yeah.
no, they did way worse stuff than that. And there's like a guy, I think there's like, I looked up the interview about it. It was fucked up. And there's like pictures that the government didn't release because they're so bad. Those guys look like psychos. Anyways, we talk about it all the time. But my joke was to gloss over it.
Yeah,
But and
yeah,
then
that
like yeah, the CIA the whole time was like
pick up on it.
mapping out how he walked around and stuff, or like we knew it was Bin Laden.
We'll notify everybody of that. If you want the real deal, if you want to know, if you want to get the real financial advice, if you want to get the real um, info about what we're doing in the inner circles, um, if you want to know, if you want to get the raw version of seminary, if you want to get us fired up, if you want to get us angry, if you want to get that version of seminary, we'll let them know you. That's why you got to come over to the Patreon. $2.
Oh yeah,
You can
oh
listen
yeah,
to
$2 a month
it,
Patreon.
and we'll be fired up.
Hundreds of episodes, hundreds of hours of audio,
Yeah,
bonus footage,
yeah,
edits, collages,
everything
merch,
over there.
super. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious.
Hop on the Patreon, everybody.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was
Um,
kind of when I was like fed up with anything or everything, and it was all like uh I'm just gonna panic buy this boat and like try to escape into the
into the darkness.
darkness, just sail off in the darkness with just myself and my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
What were you thinking when you went to Jacksonville?
Oh, I was nothing, literally nothing. I just didn't know what I was gonna do, and I used to joke around in high school, and people would be like, "What are you gonna do?" And I'd be like, "I'm gonna retire, move to Florida." And then I got out of high school. I was like, I guess I'll just do that. And then I got down there. I was like, damn, it's hot.
Yeah.
And got to Austin.
How long were you there?
It's like a week. Hell,
How long did it take to drive there?
I don't even remember.
That sounds like a hell of a drive.
Yeah, I was just driving, trying like not to like stop and think about my life. I was just driving, driving
That's
till
like the first. I just tell random people, I'm like, yeah, my buddy Rowan, when he graduated, he just drove to Jacksonville, Florida in his truck. People were like, oh my God. They'd be like, damn, really? I'm like, yeah, dude, his truck's badass too. He's like living in it.
it was not badass. It was yeah, it's pretty
You're like a
uncomfortable.
hero, though.
Oh well, thank you.
You're like a hero, dude. Everyone thinks you're like the shit. There's probably a legend about you. You gotta let. Hopefully, your little brother tells kids that, so they know they can, be based and do whatever the hell they want after college.
I've been based basically my
Or
whole,
not college, but high school.
and it's I think that actually there's a couple years in there I wasn't that. There are certain times I wasn't that based, but I've been based pretty much the whole time. And
Also, yeah, you were right though. You were right. Base has been changed into like a Nick Fuentes neo-Nazi thing, but base is just doing what you want,
yeah,
being yourself.
but it comes with its ups and downs. You know, if you want to go do your own thing, it takes a lot too. And I'm not even there yet to where I'm trying to get to. You know, um,
Yeah.
if and a lot of times I didn't do it with as much of what I needed to know when I did it. Um,
hmm
and it was which is much of a plan, but maybe that's just part of it. To really go and do something, you got to go and start doing it. And usually the way I get into doing anything so far, and I've learned a lot from what I've done. And even if I did it in not the ideal way, I could probably improve on the next things I do better. But usually I just go and I want to do something. So I go out and I do it and I fail miserably, and I get myself into a really bad position where I'm like, there is, no way out of here. And then thankfully I find the faith to get through, and I'm lucky enough to be granted some ways forward. And then after that, I realized that I actually have to work at anything in life towards a deep understanding of how to do anything, um, instead of just going through any process for what it will yield, but instead realizing that success really isn't what and like, following your own path. A lot of people see the things that come with it as success, when success is really the mindset you already need to have, and the path itself, and becoming better at that. And
freedom isn't enough.
the other little all the what you see on the outside is just the byproduct of that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
that can be applied to anything you want to do, any problem that you have, or any opportunity.
Swag.
Yeah.
Swag.
But
I was meaning, like, just because you can do what you want doesn't mean that leads to success. You got to take the success mindset and, like, have a plan out.
oh
I don't
yeah,
know, because I'm just free to do whatever I want, but, like,
freedom is not everything. You have to have balance. And if you're not, you're either gonna go and find your own balance. I see what you're saying there. I like that. Yeah. You're either going to go and find your own balance in what you want to do and having control over yourself, or if you're not able to do that right, you're going to be back at someone having control over what you do, and you're always going to have a little bit of that, but you're going to be back at have someone having to order parts of your life for you, if you can't order it well enough yourself. And that takes a lot of time to do, and I'm not there yet, but I really like all the stuff Ray Dalio puts out and his mindset on everything. And I think that's been really helpful. Also, he's the only person who he had on his YouTube these videos he did with Diddy, where he would kind of as like promotional stuff, probably because Diddy was, watching a video with Diddy in it was a lot more attractive to a lot of people than being like Ray Dalio, an old white guy, is going to explain investing stuff. So he did these videos with Diddy about, building a company and investing stuff, and never made any comment afterward. After all this stuff happened with Diddy, never made any apology. So I think that was just a really base thing to do. But
do you think he was at the party?
I don't think he was. I think
He's probably just hired Diddy to be like, "You want to be in my commercial?"
Yeah, that's the only person I've seen involved with all that bullshit, or that looks like they might have had a connection to it, that just was like, didn't say anything and just gave off good vibes. And I was like, I think he didn't have anything to do with the bullshit. But anyway, I was getting off track. He has a lot of good videos about like just kind of general mindset and principles for how to operate in the world on anything you're doing. And then also I saw like a little short he put out the other day where someone was asking him questions and they're like, what motivated you to get into all this stuff? Was it the money? Was it the knowledge? And he was like, it was really just the game. Like, I just really enjoyed having the opportunity to go out in the real world. And I'm paraphrasing here, but sort of like what I got out of it was like being in the food chain a little bit and having the opportunity to prove yourself and get better at the game every day.
Yeah. That's the people who do it the best, is people who do it for the love of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, going for a deep understanding, not just the surface level, not just the cheap money, not just I want this, I want the people to think I'm cool or the money or some awesome adventure, but I want
You have to like have like an autistic obsession about it.
yeah, I want an autistic obsession. There it is. I want a deep understanding and
You gotta have like a wizard like understanding.
pursuit of bettering myself and yeah,
An
and
arcane knowledge.
and reaching your full potential and finding the truth. But yeah, I really
Keep that in mind.
a lot of Ray Dalio stuff would recommend.
All right, I'll check him out. I don't have anybody to recommend. I know I watched some good stuff about the fucking Bitcoin. The fucking no, I'm just kidding. I saw something about Bitcoin and like the future of it, how it's taxation and seizure and like 1930s gold seizure type stuff. I'll just put it in the Discord because if you're on the Patreon,
I never
if you're on
thought.
the Patreon, you're definitely in the Discord.
Yeah, maybe we should only talk about the Discord on the Patreon episodes.
That's pretty swag.
Then that'll bring the
You can
people
only get the Patreon on the Discord, not
really, or you can only get the Discord from the Patreon.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, then it gets
Hell
dedicated who are really about this type of shit.
If you're watching this, you already know that though. So
yeah,
thanks for helping out.
I appreciate y'all.
The donations will go back to making more good content
in the glorious future.
In the glorious future. Hell yeah. That might be it, dude. It's a tight hour right there.
That might be it. That's all we need to do. There's more to say, but there's always more to say. And that's why you're going to keep coming back to seminary. Because we're going to keep improving. We're going to keep coming out with better and better shit for y'all every week.
Yeah.
We're going to be ascending to new levels. And you can join us. You can join us amongst the other true adepts.
Chosen few.
Yes. In the Discord, on the Patreon.
And in the YouTube comments.
Leave some hate. Hop in the
leave a hate comment.
I was on X. I was looking at some Bitcoin stuff, and then I saw Billy McCusker posted an episode, and then I saw the level of hate he was getting in the comments, and I said, that is what I want one day. I want that level of hate in the comments where
that's how you know you're speaking the truth.
Somebody is putting like 3 paragraphs of hate into a comment. That's how you know that you've made it, and that really motivated me. So if anybody could, hop up in them YouTube comments, in the Instagrams, wherever you at, leave some hate.
Nice big hate comment.
It would mean a lot to us.
That'd make my day better. Don't be too mean though. Hey guys, don't make us cry or anything. No, I was playing. All right. In the glorious future.
God bless.